Do Nothing vs. Massive Action, written and published by Ngasline. Imagine standing at the crossroads of two completely different paths to success. One where you do absolutely nothing and hope the universe delivers your dreams, and another where you unleash such massive strategic action that your goals have no choice but to manifest. What I'm about to reveal is the ultimate battle between passive waiting and relentless execution, a blueprint that will completely transform your understanding of how dreams are actually achieved. This isn't just another motivational speech. This is a scientific breakdown of the psychology of achievement, exposing the brutal truth about hard work, smart work, and the often misunderstood role of luck in success. You'll discover why doing nothing is a guaranteed path to mediocrity, and why massive action isn't just about working harder, but working with surgical precision and strategic intelligence. From understanding the middle path between overwhelming hustle and passive hope to creating an action blueprint that aligns perfectly with your personal success formula, this is your comprehensive guide to bridging the gap between where you are and where you want to be. If you're ready to stop wondering why your dreams feel out of reach and start implementing a system that turns your most audacious goals into inevitable realities, then prepare for a complete recalibration of your approach to success. Understanding do-nothing philosophy. The concept of doing nothing might seem counterintuitive in our hyperactive, productivity-obsessed world. Yet this philosophy has deep roots in ancient wisdom traditions and modern psychological understanding. The art of non-action, or strategic inaction, stems from the Chinese concept of wei, which translates to effortless action or action through non-action. In Taoist philosophy, Wu Wei represents alignment with the natural flow of life rather than forcing outcomes through constant activity. Consider a river. It doesn't struggle to flow. It simply follows its natural course, effortlessly moving around obstacles. This principle suggests that sometimes the most powerful action is no action at all. The law of least effort, another cornerstone of the do-nothing philosophy, proposes that nature's intelligence functions with effortless ease. If you observe nature, you'll notice that grass doesn't try to grow. It simply grows. Birds don't try to fly. They just fly. This natural state of being, rather than constant doing, often leads to more harmonious outcomes. Modern applications of this philosophy can be found in various fields. In investing, for instance, some of the most successful investors advocate for a buy-and-hold strategy rather than constant trading. Warren Buffett famously stated that his favorite holding period is forever. This passive approach often outperforms active management strategies. The do-nothing philosophy also manifests in creativity and problem solving. Many breakthrough ideas come during moments of relaxation rather than intense focus. Scientists, artists, and inventors often report their best insights arriving during walks, showers, or other periods of mental relaxation. This phenomenon occurs because when we step back from active pursuit, we allow our subconscious mind to process information and make connections we might miss through forceful thinking. However, the do-nothing philosophy isn't about complete inaction or laziness. Instead, it's about understanding when action is necessary and when it might be counterproductive. It's about recognizing that constant motion doesn't always equal progress. Sometimes, stepping back allows situations to resolve themselves naturally or reveals solutions that weren't visible during intense activity. This approach also acknowledges the power of timing. Just as a farmer knows they cannot force a seed to grow faster by pulling on the sprout, sometimes we must allow processes to unfold at their natural pace. This patience and trust in timing can prevent the waste of energy on premature or unnecessary actions. The do-nothing philosophy challenges our cultural addiction to busyness and constant activity. It suggests that our value isn't determined by our level of activity, but by our ability to be present and respond appropriately to life circumstances. This might mean taking decisive action when needed, but it equally means knowing when to step back and allow things to unfold naturally. Understanding this philosophy doesn't mean abandoning all action or responsibility. Rather, it offers a complementary perspective to the massive action approach. It reminds us that effectiveness often comes from alignment rather than force, from strategic inaction rather than constant motion, and from working with natural rhythms rather than against them. In a world that often equates success with constant motion, the do-nothing philosophy offers a refreshing alternative. It suggests that sometimes the path to achieving our dreams might not be through more action, but through more conscious non-action, allowing us to tap into the natural flow of life and achieve our goals with greater ease and harmony. The massive action approach. The concept of massive action has gained significant traction in recent years, particularly through influential figures like Gary Vaynerchuk and Grant Cardone. This approach represents a stark contrast to passive manifestation or minimal effort strategies. At its core, massive action is about overwhelming your goals with such intensity and volume of work that success becomes almost inevitable. Gary Vaynerchuk, known for his raw and direct communication style, emphasizes the importance of outworking everyone else in your field. His philosophy centers on the belief that in today's competitive world, standard levels of effort are insufficient. He advocates for working during hours when others are resting, continuously creating content, and maintaining a relentless focus on providing value to your market. This approach isn't about working yourself to exhaustion, but rather about maintaining an extraordinary level of output consistently over time. Grant Cardone's Tenks rule takes this concept even further. He proposes that to achieve any goal, you should estimate the effort required and multiply it by 10. This multiplication factor serves two purposes. It helps overcome the natural tendency to underestimate what's needed for success, and it builds in a buffer for unexpected obstacles. The Tenks rule isn't just about working 10 times harder. It's about thinking 10 times bigger and taking 10 times more action than you initially believed necessary. The massive action approach yields several distinct benefits. First, it creates multiple opportunities for success through sheer volume of attempts. When you're taking massive action, you're essentially playing a numbers game where even a small percentage of successful outcomes can lead to significant results. Second, it builds momentum quickly. Each action, regardless of its immediate outcome, generates energy and movement in your desired direction. This momentum becomes self-reinforcing, making subsequent actions easier to initiate and maintain. Another crucial aspect of massive action is its effect on personal growth. When you consistently operate at high levels of activity, you naturally develop new skills, build stronger networks, and identify opportunities that wouldn't be visible at lower activity levels. This approach forces you to become more efficient, develop better systems, and learn to manage your energy effectively. However, massive action isn't about blind activity or burning yourself out. It requires strategic thinking and proper planning. The most successful practitioners of this approach combine high levels of activity with smart prioritization. They understand that massive action without direction is just motion, not progress. They focus their efforts on high-impact activities that move them closer to their goals, rather than spreading themselves thin across every possible opportunity. The massive action philosophy also acknowledges that failure is not only possible, but probable when operating at such high levels of activity. The key difference is in how these failures are perceived. Rather than viewing them as setbacks, they're seen as necessary feedback mechanisms that help refine your approach. Each failure provides valuable data that can be used to adjust and improve future actions. This approach stands in direct opposition to passive waiting or minimal effort strategies. It suggests that success is largely within our control and that the primary variable is the intensity and consistency of our efforts. While luck and timing play their roles, massive action creates so many opportunities that favorable conditions become more likely to occur. In essence, it's about creating your own luck through sheer volume of attempt and persistence. The science behind manifestation. The concept of manifestation has gained significant attention in recent years, though its roots trace back to ancient wisdom traditions. At its core, manifestation combines focused thought, emotional alignment, and belief to attract desired outcomes. While some dismiss it as wishful thinking, modern neuroscience provides interesting insights into why manifestation techniques might influence our reality. The law of attraction, a fundamental principle of manifestation, suggests that similar energies attract each other. Positive thoughts attract positive outcomes, and negative thoughts attract negative ones. This concept aligns with quantum physics principles, which demonstrate that everything in the universe is energy in constant motion. Our thoughts and emotions generate specific frequencies that may interact with the universal field of energy around us. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new neural connections throughout life, offers scientific backing for manifestation practices. When we consistently visualize our goals and desired outcomes, we create new neural pathways. These strengthened connections influence our perception, decision-making, and behavior. Athletes have long used visualization techniques to improve performance, and studies show that mental practice can be almost as effective as physical practice in some cases. Research on visualization reveals that our brain doesn't distinguish well between real and vividly imagined experiences. When we engage in detailed visualization, our brain activates many of the same neural networks used during actual experiences. This explains why visualization can help develop skills, boost confidence, and prepare for future situations. The reticular activating system, RAS, in our brain plays a crucial role by filtering information and bringing to our attention things that align with our focused thoughts and goals. The effectiveness of manifestation also relates to the power of belief and expectation. The placebo effect demonstrates how our beliefs can create real physiological changes in our bodies. Similarly, when we deeply believe in our ability to achieve something, we're more likely to notice opportunities, take action, and persist through challenges. This self-fulfilling prophecy aspect of manifestation shows how our beliefs shape our reality. Meditation and mindfulness practices, often associated with manifestation, have measurable effects on brain structure and function. Regular practitioners show increased activity in areas associated with focus, emotional regulation, and decision-making. These changes support the mental clarity and emotional stability needed for effective manifestation. However, manifestation isn't just about positive thinking. It involves a complex interplay of thought, emotion, and action. The vibrational frequency of our emotions matters as much as our thoughts. When we can generate and maintain positive emotional states while focusing on our goals, we create a powerful alignment that influences our behavior and interactions with others. Scientists have also studied the impact of collective consciousness and intention. Experiments suggest that focused group intention can influence random number generators and potentially create measurable effects in the physical world. While these studies remain controversial, they hint at the possible mechanisms behind manifestation on a larger scale. Modern research into epigenetics shows that our thoughts and beliefs can influence gene expression, demonstrating the mind-body connection central to manifestation principles. This suggests that our mental and emotional states have far-reaching effects on our physical reality, beyond what we previously understood. The science behind manifestation continues to evolve as researchers explore the connections between consciousness, quantum physics, and observable reality. While we may not fully understand all mechanisms involved, the growing body of evidence suggests that our thoughts, beliefs, and focused intention can significantly influence our life experiences and outcomes. The role of luck in success. Many people attribute success to pure luck, viewing it as a mysterious force that randomly bestows favors on some while ignoring others. Yet, the relationship between luck and success is far more complex and nuanced than simple chance. Understanding how luck operates and learning to position ourselves to benefit from it can dramatically impact our journey toward achieving our dreams. Luck often manifests as the intersection of preparation and opportunity. While we can't control when opportunities arise, we can control our level of preparation. Consider the story of Bill Gates, who is frequently cited as being lucky to have access to a computer in high school during the 1960s. However, what's often overlooked is that he spent countless hours programming and developing his skills, ensuring he was ready when the personal computer revolution began. This illustrates how what appears as luck to observers is actually the result of being prepared when opportunity knocks. Creating your own luck involves developing certain habits and mindsets that increase the probability of favorable outcomes. Networking extensively, staying curious about new developments in your field, and maintaining a positive attitude all enhance your chances of encountering lucky breaks. People who appear consistently lucky often have larger social networks, remain open to new experiences, and possess the ability to recognize and act on opportunities that others might miss. The concept of randomness plays a crucial role in understanding luck. Life is inherently unpredictable, and success often involves elements beyond our control. However, this doesn't mean we should passively wait for luck to find us. Instead, we can increase our luck surface area by taking consistent action and putting ourselves in positions where good fortune is more likely to occur. This might mean attending industry events, sharing your work publicly, or simply being willing to step outside your comfort zone. Understanding probability can help us make better decisions and create more opportunities for luck to work in our favor. For instance, applying for multiple opportunities increases your chances of success compared to placing all your hopes on a single prospect. Similarly, diversifying your skills and knowledge base makes you more likely to benefit from unexpected changes in your industry or market. The role of persistence in creating luck cannot be overlooked. What might appear as a lucky break to others is often the result of numerous attempts and failures that weren't visible to observers. Thomas Edison's famous quote about not failing, but finding 10,000 ways that don't work, illustrates this principle. Each attempt increases the probability of success and creates new opportunities for luck to intervene positively. Luck favors the prepared mind, as Louis Pasteur noted. This means developing expertise in your field, staying informed about trends and opportunities, and maintaining a network of relationships that can lead to fortunate connections. It's about being ready to recognize and seize opportunities when they present themselves, rather than letting them pass by unnoticed. The interplay between action and luck is particularly important. While we can't control luck directly, we can influence it through our actions and attitudes. Taking massive action creates more opportunities for luck to work in our favor, while maintaining a positive attitude helps us recognize and capitalize on these opportunities when they arise. Understanding the role of luck in success helps us strike a balance between taking action and remaining open to unexpected opportunities. Rather than viewing luck as something that happens to us, we can see it as a force we can influence through our preparation, persistence, and positioning. This perspective empowers us to take control of our destiny, while remaining receptive to the surprising ways in which fortune might favor our journey toward success. Hard work fees. Smart work? The debate between hard work and smart work has been ongoing for generations, with passionate advocates on both sides. Hard work, traditionally viewed as putting in long hours and maximum effort, has been the cornerstone of success stories throughout history. Many successful individuals attribute their achievements to countless hours of dedication, persistence, and sheer determination. However, the modern world has introduced a new perspective. Smart work, which focuses on efficiency, strategic thinking, and leveraging available resources. Hard work builds character, develops discipline, and creates a strong foundation for success. It involves pushing through difficulties, maintaining consistency, and refusing to give up when faced with challenges. The satisfaction of knowing you've given everything to achieve your goals is unmatched. Hard work also develops resilience, a crucial trait for long-term success in any field. When you work hard, you learn valuable lessons through experience and develop a deep understanding of your craft. However, hard work alone isn't always the answer. Working tirelessly on the wrong tasks or in the wrong direction can lead to burnout, frustration, and ultimately failure. This is where smart work comes into play. Smart work involves strategic thinking, prioritization, and efficient use of resources. It means identifying the most important tasks that will drive results and focusing your energy on those activities. Smart work also includes leveraging technology, delegating when appropriate, and finding innovative solutions to problems. The key lies in understanding that hard work and smart work aren't mutually exclusive. The most successful people combine both approaches. They work hard on the right things, at the right time, in the right way. This combination creates a powerful formula for success. For example, an entrepreneur might work smart by identifying market opportunities and creating efficient systems, while also working hard to implement these strategies and overcome obstacles. Smart work requires continuous learning and adaptation. It means staying updated with industry trends, learning new skills, and being open to new ways of doing things. It involves analyzing your processes, identifying bottlenecks, and finding ways to improve efficiency. This might mean investing in tools or technology that can automate repetitive tasks, allowing you to focus on high-value activities that require human creativity and decision-making. The effectiveness of your work matters more than the hours you put in. Working smart means setting clear goals, breaking them down into manageable tasks, and focusing on high-impact activities. It means understanding your peak productivity hours and scheduling important tasks during these times. It also involves regular evaluation of your methods and results, adjusting your approach based on what works and what doesn't. However, smart work shouldn't be confused with looking for shortcuts or easy ways out. Sometimes, the smart approach is to put in the hard work required to master a skill or complete a challenging project. The distinction lies in being intentional about where and how you invest your energy. Smart work is about maximizing your return on investment for the time and effort you put in. The ideal approach combines the persistence and dedication of hard work with the strategic thinking and efficiency of smart work. This means being willing to put in long hours when necessary while constantly looking for ways to improve your processes and effectiveness. It means developing both the work ethic to push through challenges and the wisdom to know when to step back and reevaluate your approach. Success comes from working both hard and smart, adapting your approach based on the situation, and maintaining a balance between effort and efficiency. The middle path. Life isn't always about extremes, and success often lies in finding the right balance between different approaches. The middle path represents a sophisticated understanding that both action and non-action have their place in achieving our goals. This balanced approach draws wisdom from various philosophies and practical experiences, creating a more nuanced and effective way to pursue our dreams. The middle path acknowledges that there are times when pushing forward with massive action is essential, while other situations call for stillness and patience. Consider a surfer waiting for the perfect wave. They must remain still and observant until the right moment arrives, then take immediate and decisive action when opportunity presents itself. This metaphor perfectly illustrates the power of combining both active and passive approaches. In practice, the balanced action framework involves developing awareness of when to apply different strategies. Sometimes, this means working intensely on a project when inspiration strikes or when deadlines loom. Other times, it means stepping back to allow ideas to percolate or waiting for market conditions to improve. This flexibility in approach becomes a powerful tool in navigating the complex path to success. The secret lies in understanding that these approaches aren't mutually exclusive, but rather complementary. Meditation and reflection can lead to clearer action plans, while periods of intense work can highlight the need for strategic pauses. This dynamic interplay creates a more sustainable and effective path toward achieving our goals. The balanced approach also recognizes that different phases of a project or goal require different energy levels. During the planning phase, contemplation and careful consideration might be more valuable than immediate action. During implementation, focused effort and decisive action might take precedence. The art lies in recognizing these phases and adjusting our approach accordingly. Another aspect of the middle path involves combining manifestation practices with practical action. While visualizing success and maintaining positive expectations, we simultaneously prepare and position ourselves for opportunities. This might mean spending time both improving our skills and networking, while also maintaining a clear vision of our desired outcome. The middle path also acknowledges the role of rest and recovery in achieving long-term success. Instead of viewing breaks as unproductive time, they're recognized as essential components of sustainable achievement. This perspective helps prevent burnout while maintaining steady progress toward our goals. Implementing the middle path requires developing emotional intelligence and self-awareness. We must learn to read our own energy levels, recognize opportunities, and understand when to push forward or pull back. This self-knowledge becomes a crucial tool in navigating the path to success. The balanced approach also helps us maintain better relationships and create more sustainable success. Rather than alienating others through constant hustle or appearing passive through excessive inaction, we learn to move through life with grace and effectiveness. This balanced energy often attracts better opportunities and creates more meaningful connections. The middle path isn't about being lukewarm or uncommitted. It's about being strategic and wise in our approach to achieving our dreams. It combines the best aspects of different philosophies while avoiding their extremes, creating a more nuanced and effective way to pursue our goals. By embracing this balanced approach, we can maintain our energy, sustain our efforts, and create lasting success while enjoying the journey. The psychology of achievement. Understanding the psychological aspects of achievement is crucial for anyone pursuing their dreams. The human mind is a complex network of thoughts, beliefs, and patterns that either propel us forward or hold us back. To truly grasp achievement psychology, we must first acknowledge that motivation comes in different forms and varies among individuals. Intrinsic motivation, which stems from internal desires and personal satisfaction, tends to be more sustainable than extrinsic motivation, which relies on external rewards or recognition. People who are intrinsically motivated pursue their goals because of genuine interest, enjoyment, or alignment with their values. They find fulfillment in the process itself, not just the outcome. This type of motivation creates a stronger foundation for long-term success and resilience in the face of challenges. Mental blocks and resistance often manifest as self-doubt, fear of failure, or imposter syndrome. These psychological barriers can be deeply rooted in past experiences, cultural conditioning, or limiting beliefs. Many people unconsciously sabotage their success because they don't believe they deserve it or fear the responsibilities that come with achievement. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward overcoming them. The concept of learned helplessness, introduced by psychologist Martin Seligman, explains how people can become passive when they believe they have no control over their circumstances. This mindset can develop from repeated failures or negative experiences, leading to a state where individuals stop trying altogether. Breaking free from learned helplessness requires rebuilding confidence through small victories and challenging negative thought patterns. Building a success mindset involves developing several key psychological traits. Resilience allows individuals to bounce back from setbacks and view failures as learning opportunities rather than permanent defeats. Growth mindset, coined by Carol Dweck, emphasizes the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This contrasts with a fixed mindset where people believe their qualities are carved in stone. Self-efficacy, or the belief in one's ability to succeed, plays a vital role in achievement. When people believe they can accomplish something, they're more likely to take action and persist through difficulties. This belief can be strengthened through mastery experiences, vicarious learning from others' successes, verbal persuasion, and managing emotional states. The psychology of achievement also encompasses the power of habit formation and decision-making. Our brains are wired to conserve energy by creating automatic patterns of behavior. Understanding this mechanism allows us to deliberately create habits that support our goals rather than hinder them. The concept of decision fatigue explains why willpower alone isn't enough for sustained success. We need systems and routines that reduce the number of decisions we make daily. Social psychology factors, such as the influence of peer groups and environmental cues, significantly impact achievement. Surrounding ourselves with ambitious, supportive people can elevate our standards and expectations. Similarly, creating an environment that promotes focus and productivity can bypass many psychological barriers to action. The role of emotional intelligence in achievement cannot be understated. Being able to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions helps us navigate challenges more effectively. This includes developing strategies for stress management, maintaining perspective during setbacks, and building strong relationships that support our goals. Understanding these psychological principles allows us to work with our minds rather than against them. By acknowledging and addressing our mental blocks, cultivating positive mindsets, and creating supportive environments, we can develop psychological foundation necessary for sustained achievement and success. Creating your action blueprint. Success doesn't happen by accident. It requires a well-thought-out plan combined with decisive action. Creating your action blueprint serves as the bridge between your dreams and reality, providing a structured approach to achieving your goals while maintaining flexibility for adjustments along the way. The foundation of any effective action blueprint begins with crystal clear goal setting. Rather than vague aspirations, successful individuals define their objectives with precision, including specific metrics and deadlines. This clarity eliminates confusion and creates a target to aim for. However, the real power lies in breaking down these larger goals into smaller, manageable chunks that can be tackled systematically. Your action blueprint should maintain a healthy balance between planning and execution. While plan is crucial, many people fall into the trap of excessive planning without taking action. A practical ratio to consider is the 20-80 rule. Spend 20 of your time planning and 80 executing. This ensures you maintain forward momentum while still having a strategic direction. Implementation systems form the backbone of your action blueprint. These are the daily, weekly, and monthly routines that move you closer to your goals. Think of these systems as the operating procedures that run automatically, reducing decision fatigue and ensuring consistent progress. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, your system might include writing 500 words every morning before checking emails. The most effective action blueprints incorporate feedback loops. These mechanisms allow you to measure progress, identify what's working, and adjust course when necessary. Regular review periods, whether daily, weekly, or monthly, help you stay aligned with your objectives and make informed decisions about resource allocation. Your blueprint should also account for different energy levels and productivity zones. Some tasks require peak mental performance, while others can be completed when energy is lower. By mapping tasks to your natural energy cycles, you maximize efficiency and maintain sustainable progress. Resource allocation plays a vital role in your action blueprint. This includes not just financial resources, but also time, energy, and attention. Understanding where to invest these resources for maximum impact helps prevent waste and accelerates progress toward your goals. Contingency planning is another crucial element. Your blueprint should include alternative paths and backup plans for when obstacles arise. This flexibility prevents complete derailment when circumstances change and keeps you moving forward, even if the path looks different than initially planned. The most successful action blueprints also incorporate accountability measures. Whether through a mentor, coach, accountability partner, or public commitments, having external accountability significantly increases the likelihood of following through on your plans. Your action blueprint is a living document that evolves as you progress and grow. It should be reviewed and refined regularly based on new information, changing circumstances, and lessons learned. The goal isn't to create a perfect plan, but to develop a practical framework that guides your actions while remaining adaptable to change. Your action blueprint becomes more than just a plan. It becomes a personal operating system for success. When crafted thoughtfully and executed consistently, it transforms abstract goals into concrete achievements through systematic action. The key lies in finding the right balance between structure and flexibility, planning and action, and ambition and practicality. The power of timing. Success often hinges not just on what we do, but when we do it. Timing plays a crucial role in determining the outcome of our actions, yet it's frequently overlooked in discussions about achievement and goal setting. Understanding the rhythms of life, markets, and personal energy can make the difference between breakthrough success and frustrating failure. The concept of timing extends beyond simply choosing the right moment to act. It encompasses our ability to recognize cycles, patterns, and opportunities that naturally occur in both business and life. These cycles might be economic, seasonal, technological, or even biological. For instance, launching a beach, where business in winter might technically be possible, but understanding seasonal timing could suggest a spring launch would yield better results. Personal timing is equally important. Each person has natural peaks and valleys in their energy, creativity, and productivity throughout the day. Some people are morning larks capable of their best work at dawn, while others are night owls who find their groove after sunset. Recognizing and working with these personal rhythms rather than against them can significantly enhance productivity and reduce friction in achieving goals. Markets and industries also operate on distinct cycles. Technology adoption follows predictable patterns from early adopters to mainstream acceptance. Economic cycles move through periods of growth, peak, recession, and recovery. Understanding these larger patterns helps in making strategic decisions about when to push forward and when to hold back. Sometimes, the best action is to wait. This isn't the same as doing nothing. It's strategic patience. Warren Buffett famously compared investing to baseball, saying the key is to wait for the right pitch. You don't have to swing at everything. This principle applies broadly beyond investing. In negotiations, relationships, and business opportunities, the power often lies with those who can remain patient and time their actions precisely. However, waiting too long can be just as detrimental as acting too soon. Analysis paralysis often masquerades as waiting for the right time. The perfect moment rarely arrives, and opportunities can slip away while waiting for ideal conditions. The key is distinguishing between strategic patience and procrastination. Learning to read timing requires developing sensitivity to various signals. These might include market indicators, consumer behavior patterns, competitive movements, or personal intuition developed through experience. It's about becoming attuned to the subtle shifts that precede major changes and understanding the difference between temporary fluctuations and fundamental shifts. Action itself can create timing advantages. Taking initiative can position you to benefit from future opportunities. For example, building relationships before you need them, developing skills before they're in high demand, or establishing presence in emerging markets before they boom. This proactive approach to timing transforms waiting from a passive state into strategic positioning. The digital age has introduced new complexities to timing considerations. Social media algorithms, news cycles, and global markets operate 24/7, creating both opportunities and challenges for timing decisions. Understanding these modern rhythms while maintaining connection to fundamental cycles becomes increasingly important. Mastering timing requires developing both patience and decisiveness. It means building the wisdom to know when to act swiftly and when to hold back, when to push forward, and when to let things unfold naturally. This balance comes through experience, observation, and maintaining awareness of both internal and external rhythms that influence success. Building momentum. Success rarely happens overnight, and understanding how to build and maintain momentum is crucial for achieving your dreams. Momentum starts with small actions that compound over time, creating an unstoppable force that propels you toward your goals. The concept of momentum in personal achievement works similarly to physics. An object in motion tends to stay in motion, while an object at rest tends to stay at rest. The small wins approach is fundamental to building momentum. Rather than attempting massive changes all at once, focus on achieving tiny victories consistently. These small wins serve multiple purposes. They boost your confidence, provide evidence of progress, and create positive neural pathways in your brain. When you accomplish something, no matter how small, your brain releases dopamine, creating a reward system that motivates you to continue taking action. The compound effect, popularized by Darren Hardy, demonstrates how small, consistent actions accumulate over time to produce remarkable results. Consider reading 10 pages of a book daily. It might seem insignificant, but over a year, you'll have read approximately 3,650 pages, equivalent to about 12 books. This same principle applies to any area of life, from fitness to business to personal development. The key is understanding that results often appear invisible at first, but the cumulative impact becomes substantial over time. Maintaining consistency is perhaps the most challenging aspect of building momentum. Many people start strong but struggle to sustain their efforts when facing obstacles or when motivation wanes. The solution lies in creating systems rather than relying on willpower alone. These systems might include daily routines, accountability partnerships, or environmental design that makes it easier to take consistent action. For instance, if you want to exercise regularly, laying out your workout clothes the night before reduces friction and increases the likelihood of following through. The flywheel effect, described by Jim Collins, illustrates how momentum builds in business and personal achievement. Initially, pushing the flywheel requires significant effort with little visible result. However, with consistent pushing, the flywheel begins to turn more easily, eventually generating its own momentum. This principle teaches us that persistence through the initial phase of resistance is crucial for building lasting momentum. Tracking progress plays a vital role in maintaining momentum. When you measure and document your actions and results, you create tangible evidence of your advancement. This evidence serves as motivation during challenging times and helps identify patterns that either support or hinder your progress. Simple tools like habit trackers, journals, or apps can help maintain awareness of your consistency and progress. Building momentum also requires strategic rest periods. Like a wave that builds and crashes, human performance follows natural rhythms. Planning intentional recovery prevents burnout and allows you to maintain consistent effort over the long term. This might mean taking regular breaks during work sessions, having rest days in your exercise routine, or scheduling periodic reviews and adjustments of your approach. Momentum can work both ways. Positive actions build positive momentum, while negative patterns can create downward spirals. Being aware of this helps you make conscious choices that support your goals. When you notice negative momentum building, take immediate action to redirect your course, even if it means starting with the smallest possible step in the right direction. The power of momentum lies in its ability to amplify whatever direction you're moving in, making it essential to stay oriented toward your desired outcomes. Common pitfalls and solutions. The journey toward success is rarely a straight line, and understanding common pitfalls can help you navigate challenges more effectively. Analysis paralysis stands as one of the most significant obstacles people face when pursuing their dreams. This state occurs when overthinking leads to complete inaction. People caught in this cycle often spend countless hours researching, planning, and strategizing without ever taking meaningful steps forward. They become trapped in an endless loop of preparation, believing they need more information before they can begin. Breaking free from analysis paralysis requires setting clear decision-making deadlines and accepting that perfect information is rarely available. Instead of seeking complete certainty, focus on gathering enough information to make an informed decision, then move forward. Most successful people learn through action and adjust their course as they go. Burnout represents another critical pitfall that can derail even the most determined individuals. The massive action approach, while powerful, can lead to exhaustion if not managed properly. Many ambitious people push themselves relentlessly, ignoring their physical and mental well-being until they hit a wall. The key to preventing burnout lies in sustainable pace, setting and intentional recovery periods. This means building regular breaks into your schedule, maintaining healthy sleep patterns, and engaging in activities that replenish your energy. Implementing a sustainable work rhythm involves recognizing that productivity isn't about constant motion, but rather about strategic intensity followed by genuine recovery. High performers in any field understand that rest isn't just a luxury. It's a crucial component of long-term success. They design their schedules to include both focused work periods and dedicated downtime. Fear of failure often manifests as procrastination or self-sabotage. People might unconsciously create obstacles or find reasons to delay action because they're afraid of potential negative outcomes. Overcoming this requires reframing failure as feedback and viewing setbacks as learning opportunities rather than personal deficiencies. Successful individuals often have extensive failure resumes. They've simply learned to fail forward. Another common pitfall is the comparison trap, where people measure their progress against others' highlight reels. This can lead to discouragement and abandonment of goals. Everyone's journey is unique, and comparing your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20 serves no productive purpose. Instead, focus on competing with yourself and measuring progress against your previous performance. Resource misallocation often derails promising initiatives. People frequently invest time, energy, and money in activities that don't move them closer to their goals. The solution involves regular audit of your activities and ruthless prioritization. Ask yourself whether each action directly contributes to your desired outcome, and be willing to eliminate or delegate tasks that don't align with your primary objectives. Mindset challenges, particularly limiting beliefs and negative self-talk, can subtly undermine progress. These internal obstacles often operate below conscious awareness, influencing decisions and actions in ways that reinforce self-defeating patterns. Addressing these requires conscious effort to identify and challenge negative thought patterns, replacing them with more empowering perspectives. The key to overcoming these pitfalls lies in developing self-awareness and creating systems that protect against common failure points. This might include accountability partnerships, regular progress reviews, and clear decision-making frameworks. Success rarely comes from avoiding all mistakes, but rather from learning to recognize patterns, implement solutions quickly, and maintain forward momentum despite temporary setbacks. Building resilience through preparation and perspective helps transform obstacles from roadblocks into stepping stones. When you anticipate challenges and have strategies ready to address them, you're less likely to be derailed by setbacks. This proactive approach to problem solving keeps you moving forward even when facing difficulties, turning potential pitfalls into opportunities for growth and learning. Your personal success formula. Success is deeply personal, and what works for one person may not work for another. The key to achieving your dreams lies in developing a personalized formula that incorporates elements from various approaches while remaining authentic to your nature and circumstances. This formula should be flexible enough to adapt as you grow and circumstances change, yet stable enough to provide consistent results. The creation of your personal success formula begins with self-awareness. Understanding your natural tendencies, strengths, and weaknesses allows you to leverage what works best for you. Some people thrive on intense action and constant movement, while others produce their best results through careful contemplation and strategic timing. Your formula should honor these inherent qualities rather than fight against them. Consider incorporating elements from both the do-nothing and massive action philosophies. The do-nothing approach teaches us the value of patience, timing, and allowing things to unfold naturally. It reminds us that forcing outcomes often leads to resistance and unnecessary struggle. From the massive action perspective, we learn the importance of persistence, dedication, and creating momentum through consistent effort. Your formula might lean more heavily toward one approach while borrowing specific elements from the other. Manifestation techniques can be woven into your formula as a way to maintain focus and clarify your vision. Rather than relying solely on visualization and positive thinking, use these tools to complement your action steps. Similarly, while you can't control luck, you can create conditions that make fortunate opportunities more likely to occur. This might involve networking, staying informed about your industry, or maintaining a state of readiness for when opportunities arise. Your success formula should include specific ratios of planning to action, rest to work, and reflection to execution. These ratios will be unique to you and may change depending on the phase of your journey. For example, you might need more planning and reflection during major transitions, while other times call for concentrated action and implementation. Consider the role of accountability in your formula. Some people thrive with external accountability through coaches, mentors, or peer groups. Others perform better with internal accountability systems. Your formula should include mechanisms that help you stay on track without creating unnecessary pressure or stress. The sustainability of your formula is crucial. It should energize rather than deplete you, creating a positive cycle of growth and achievement. This means incorporating adequate rest, celebration of milestones, and regular evaluation of your progress. Your formula should also include methods for handling setbacks and maintaining momentum during challenging periods. Your success formula is a living document that evolves with you. Regular refinement based on results and changing circumstances ensures its continued effectiveness. Pay attention to what produces results and what creates unnecessary struggle. Be willing to adjust your approach when evidence suggests a better way. Your personal success formula becomes more powerful when it aligns with your values and long-term vision. It should feel natural and authentic rather than forced or borrowed from someone else's playbook. The most effective formula is one that you can maintain consistently over time, producing steady progress toward your goals while maintaining your well-being and relationships. By creating and following your personal success formula, you take control of your journey while remaining flexible enough to adapt to life's natural flow. This balanced approach allows you to make progress without burning out, stay focused without becoming rigid, and achieve your dreams while enjoying the process.